This is the Lotus Evora 400, which is being soft introduced here in Dubai at the racetrack, and as you'd expect for a Lotus. Now, a lot of people may be thinking that the Evora 400 is sort of the performance-orientated version of the Evora. In fact, this is the all-new Evora. This replaces the Evora, and so it's not just the Evora 400, it is the new Evora. And it is a new car, an all-new car, 70% new in fact, they tell us. All-new aluminium chassis, so that's the existing chassis has been replaced with a new version. The panels are now new, made of lightweight composite materials. It's called, or being dubbed as, the fastest Lotus road car ever. You can hear it going around the track behind me, and there you can hear the better sound from the new exhaust that it's got. So what do we have? We have the 3.5 V6, as you know from Toyota, that has been seen in the Evora before, but here it gets more power. It's 400 brake horsepower compared to 345 before. That's 16% up, and 302 pounds-foot of torque compared to 295 before. That gives it a top speed of 300 kilometers an hour and a 0 to 100 time of 4.2 seconds. The whole thing weighs only 1,395 kilograms. This is a global car, so this is being launched for all markets, including America. It has been homologated for America. There's a bigger dealer network to go with it, apparently, they're launching. Going back to the front of the car, we've got better downforce because we've got new front splitter, new rear diffuser, larger air intakes at the front for better cooling, and all around, just a good looking car, just even better than before. So let's take a look inside. Now, when they redesigned the chassis, they took the chance to address one of the biggest criticisms, not from me of course, but from most people about the Evora, which is the ability to get in and out of it. So as you can see, these sills now are 56 millimeter lower, 43 millimeter narrower, and they do make getting in and out a lot easier in the car. It has new thinner door panels as well to give you more room inside, and the footwell has been increased and widened. In fact, I'm, as you know, 6'1", 6'2", and getting into the car, I moved the seat all the way to its rearmost position. Then I had to actually move it back forward again because the rear travel on the front seat has been increased by 30 millimeters. There are still rear seats, again, they're just sort of more benches or an extra shelf if you like, but they are there. Apparently they also have more room now. Let's get into the car. Just have a quick look around. Here it is. Check it out. It's still quite familiar, but they tell me this is an all-new interior, and they say it's got improved ergonomics, better trim material, better quality trim in here. There you have your transmission. We're getting automatics here. Probably most, if not all, the cars coming to our region will be automatics, but you know, you can get a manual version. So if you stamp your foot down and insist on it, you probably could get a manual version. It's got four driving modes. We can see two of them up here for sure. Sport and race. Paddle shifts, of course, and you know, the ride itself so much better. The ride is something that the Lotus are very good with. You know, handling and ride combination is something the Lotus are legendary in tuning to perfection. This of course has improved suspension, reduced body roll, less bump stairs. It's got a limited slip differential at the back. So I think what's in order now is maybe a couple of laps of this short hill circuit to see what it's like. One more lap, this is for the camera, one more lap, just doing one quick of the hill circuit here. Despite my hand-fisted driving, it's actually wonderfully selectable. It's very delicate in the way it moves. The balance is fantastic, and you know, it makes up for your little errors and stuff like that. It's a slippery day today, and banging our way up through the gears. We're in sports mode, hard on the brakes there. Very good. I mean, you know, it doesn't feel like it's struggling at all. You know, if anything, you feel like it could do with even more power. Gears banging fantastically well, and yeah, really good, really manageable, really adjustable. But it gives you a lot of confidence, perhaps too much confidence, as my friend here will go. It's like keep going a bit too hard into the corners. But were you pulling in here?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, fantastic. One quick lap there, and we're going to get another quick lap with our friend here, and we'll show you what this thing can really do. A bit quicker than my crap driving, I'm sure.
No. Okay,
Just say hello to the camera here.
hello.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Saeed bin Turk. I am Emirati race car driver and instructor for Dubai Autodrome. We are here with the Lotus Evora 400 to do some passenger lap.
Brilliant. Show us how it's done.
Okay.
You can talk us through if you like.
Heavy braking here with the Lotus, fantastic. It's very stuck to the ground. Have fun with this a bit. Braking as late as possible for these corners, no problem.
Braking's really good, isn't it? You find yourself really hanging off the brake. It's really adjustable, isn't it? It kind of moves around quite a bit if you want it to. But it's not like a shocking, it's not like, you know.
It's all there for you.
Here's where you're much harder on the brakes than I am. It's way too optimistic into this. There we go. Nice little bit of just the car sort of moving across nicely all by itself. Yeah, really, really cool.
Under control. Heavy on the brakes.
There we go. A little bit of rotation there, so it's quite nice to get that balance sort of coming in. And you just feel the car just sort of rotating round. There we go. Beautiful. Nice bit of four-wheel drift there. Very nice. One of those cars, I think once you start to get used to it, you can really sort of dance with it, really, can't you?
Very,
Yeah.
It's delicate, it's there for you, it's there to help you. The traction's not there to slow it down, it's actually there to help you. I'm not even.
It's amazing, isn't it? Because the traction kind of lets you go, but then kind of comes in when you need it, sort of thing, doesn't it?
So it's quite a nice toy to begin with, play around and get used to it. So, what do you think?
Fantastic, love it. It's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always liked the Evora. I think they've just made it a whole lot better.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
Different.
Marvelous, wonderful. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thanks for that lap.
Okay.
Brilliant. Thanks a lot. So there you go. Wow. I mean, that certainly shows what this car can do. A fantastic couple of laps out there. You know, the thing that stands out is that it's incredibly drivable. It's a car that actually doesn't punish you for making mistakes, but kind of works with you and helps you and sort of just eases you along and just makes you feel better than you would feel in most other cars. I think it's one of those cars that really I wish I had more time and more laps and more fuel, more tires, more of everything to just go play with it a little bit more. Really can't wait to give this a proper road test on the roads and bring you that very, very soon. Stay tuned to Motoring Middle East and we'll do that as soon as we can. Meantime, that was just a short taster of the Evora. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching and do please follow us on all social media and on YouTube. Just search for Motoring Middle East. Thanks a lot. Until the next one, guys.